What's good, YouTube? This your boy Money Mitch TV. Just coming to you straight off the hip. This is a particular topic I want to talk about. It's about a certain NBA player. He's been in the league for the last almost maybe 10 years, and I noticed that this player is very good, but he's one of those type of players that, he's very consistent. He had been on winning teams and he also been on losing teams, and that player is Rudy Gay. And the case I want to make about Rudy Gay is this: is Rudy Gay the missing piece to a championship team? Have you ever thought about that before? Have you ever sat there and thought that if Rudy Gay was on this team, they could be a championship contender? Not just the lack of defense he had, it's pretty much his scoring and some of the other stuff he does too. I could give you a few teams that can use Rudy Gay that will take them over to the top. One team in mind is the Los Angeles Clippers. Now, if you noticed about the Los Angeles Clippers, they're lacking wing players and small forwards. It gets to the point where they're putting Austin Rivers at the 3 spot, and Austin Rivers is 6'3", and he's an undersized, shooting guard, and it gets that bad for them. Have you imagined if you put Rudy Gay at the 3 spot for the Clippers? It will take them over the top. It will give them some type of defense, but a lot of good scoring. Of course, his shots will go down, but it will bring them over the top. Another team in mind I have thought about is the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat need a small forward. Since LeBron James left, the void of filling in that small forward position has been very hard for them. It gets to the point where they get power forwards and they put them in the 3 spot. And so it's kind of weird in that type of situation by putting power forwards in a 3 spot where their power forwards can't shoot. Another team also I have in mind is the Boston Celtics. If you put Rudy Gay in a Boston Celtics uniform and play him alongside Al Horford with Marcus Smart, with Avery Bradley, with that decent bench they have, that will take Boston over the top. If you actually think about it, Boston will have defense and they'll have more scoring from somebody like Rudy Gay that likes to score a whole lot. If you actually think about it, Rudy Gay is kind of like the missing piece that every team needs. They need that guy that could give you maybe 30 minutes a night, that could score maybe 16 to 20 points per game, that can at least do a little bit of everything, and also could give you some veteran leadership in that role. So if you just sit back and think about it, is he that missing piece? Like, I thought about this so many times. I even took the J.R. Smith theory. Think about it. J.R. Smith was with the Denver Nuggets, and he was on the Denver Nuggets team where they went to the playoffs and they got put out the first round. And then turn around, he went to New York, and it was kind of like they went to the playoffs one year, then they didn't go to the playoffs next year, and then he got traded to the Cavaliers, and look what happened. J.R. Smith was that missing piece that the Cavs need, which pretty much is a wing player, a small forward / shooting guard that can fill it up. So just think about it. Is Rudy Gay that missing piece to a championship team? I named 3 teams, and the 3 teams I named earlier were the Los Angeles Clippers, the Boston Celtics, and the Miami Heat. Just think about it. Will he fit into a system that will make sense, that could take a team over the top? Think about it. Look at the teams that lack wing players, that need scoring wings. Rudy Gay's that missing piece. This your boy, Money Mitch TV. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me your honest opinion, what you think about this. I'm out.